What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here at the Petersen Museum. Before we get into today's content, the Best in Low exhibit here at the Petersen Museum, we're going to be talking a little bit about the history and how Robert E. Petersen got this building. Now, it's crazy to think that this Petersen Museum has been open since 1994, exactly 30 years today. Now, previously, this was a high-end Japanese department that sold clothes, but sadly, it sold out in just 3 years because nobody was visiting the store and nobody wanted it. After that, it was acquired to a higher-end American department store, and of course, after that, it got abandoned. Then, Robert E. Petersen got the building and opened it in 1994. So, of course, before we get to talk about the Best in Low and all the different exhibits, a quick word from Penny in the future. All right, Penny from the future, guys. Thank you for introducing me. Past Penny, the whole entire view around the entire Petersen Museum, little snippets of the exhibits here and there. Cool history, guys. There's a huge sign in front of me. It's going to be kind of a long video. You'll hear later on. Obviously, it's going to be 2 parts. If both videos get accumulated 200 likes, I'm going to show you guys footage of the vaults. It's going to be super cool because those are exclusive cars that not only get stored down there from movies and all that stuff, but doesn't really get seen from the public eye. So it'll be a lot more spacious to walk around and get cool photos. So I'm gonna read the entire billboard, and then after that, we're gonna get exploring the entire museum from the 3rd floor up, down all the way to the 1st floor at the Best in Low exhibit. Let's get it. All right, so it says, as the popularity of lowrider culture has grown in the United States and abroad, the skills involved in creating a lowrider vehicle have similarly advanced, with builders, painters, and metalworkers reaching new levels of artistry and craftsmanship. The Petersen Museum has celebrated this evolution since its first exhibition on lowriding in 2000 and continues to recognize the culture's contributions to automotive history with Best in Low. The museum turns a lens on the creation of the car itself and as well on the street and the show spaces, where the craft of lowriding is on full display. The exhibition includes iconic lowrider vehicles and those newer to the scene, all featuring outstanding customizations in various aspects of the lowrider build, from paint and metal finishing to interiors and hydraulics. The development of these techniques and practices over time is explored, and award-winning vehicles are featured. It is noteworthy that Best in Low coincides with the end of anti-cruising bans in California, which were first implemented in the 1980s and significantly impacted lowriding. The streets can once again be an exhibition space for the lowrider community to show off their artistic and technical skills, even as lowrider car shows continue to proliferate, offering an alternative space for the appreciation of lowrider craftsmanship. Now, guys, come over here real quick. I do have to argue with you that lowriding, yes, it is okay to be driving around, it's okay to be cruising around, but the cops are still very on lowriding. They did recently stop the Elysian Park Hop May 5th Cinco de Mayo show because the Dodger thing, and I really don't get it because a lot of lowriding culture evolves around the Dodgers. They should have just left that for, the whole entire lowriding culture, and you can see really quick Gypsy Rose right over there in all her glory. Me and Safety Ray, we were able to see that at Griffith Park, the 2nd location, because they decided to go and shift everything around that day. Lowrider magazine was not very clear of their location and where they're going to be putting people, and also LA Times wasn't very clear either. So luckily we seen that thing before it got put over here, got to hear it, got to see it roll around before it has to sit down. But enough of me talking, let's go upstairs and check out all the other cars. Let's get it. I hope you guys enjoyed that whole reading of that script. Now also a little cheat sheet. If you guys are local in the Southern California area, well, if you find parking down any of these streets, be careful because some are residents. You guys can always park up on the streets all the way down the block as well. Take a nice long walk over here. Come here early morning, 10 a.m. when they open, walk around till about 3 p.m., see every single car, and then after that, there's a really cool thing called the LACMA. That's also a really nice place. They got the tar pits and a lot of cool art inside. If you guys love art, This is honestly the best place to spend an entire day with your partner, with yourself. I like to go to the museum and the LACMA and just stare at the art. Actually, some lady took a picture of me before because my sweatshirt had matched the stitching in one of the paintings. So it was like a fabric. I mean, not a painting, it was a piece of art. But basically, sweater matched the fabric. She did her little picture and I was like, cool, man, looks dope. I kind of camouflaged into the whole entire fabric. Really nice old lady. But now we're gonna check out the rest of the cars.
Experience one-of-a-kind exhibits. Make memories that last a lifetime.
The casino?
Yes, correct.
Some line. Wait a minute.
Yeah, correct.
This year, join the Petersen.
All right, we made it in. I hope you guys enjoyed special messages. So checking out everything right over here. First off, we're greeted out by Green Bean. Duke's always doing it super big. Even in Texas. Gosh, I really wish I could make that August show. This thing is sick with it. It's got the swivel seat, obviously. Duke's Custom, engraved inside. Or pinstripe, sorry. Chain steering wheel, pretty sick. So this is gonna be a vlog, guys. It's gonna be probably 2 parts. Walking around the entire exhibit of Petersen Museum. And if the 2 parts get in total of 200 likes, we will show you guys inside the vault. This one's pretty sick. It's even got its name right on the side. Sunset. The engraved wheels. And engraved door handles. That candy over there, Lifestyle Car Club, pretty sick. Engraved pumps. Right outside they did have Twilight. And the other one right down that way that you guys probably seen in the beginning of the video. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get our tickets. Actually, let's check out the cars right around here first, and then we'll get our tickets and go inside. Penny Lane, Car Club, Pegasus, LA. Pretty cool. This Impala is all laid out. Smile now, cry later. The air freshener right there. Rose gold all the way with the dash. Changed it up in the interior. Instead of that top deck being rose gold, kept it with the tannish interior. Pretty sick. I love the little sparkles in there in the paint. This thing is clean, dude. That looks sick. Of course, got the oil pan underneath, because, you know, in case you be leaking. Alright, starting off from this side, when you first come in, we have a really sick 80s Corolla. Some of these cars are imported from Japan and all across the world, really, to be here for this full year. Look at that. Custom engraving with little wine and everything in there. Nice. Come over here to the suicide doors. Right hand drive. Dude. That's nice. Custom split trunk in there. That's crazy. Alright, over there we have Trendsetter. We'll check that one out now. Try to stay away from the crowd, but the crowd always follows. Pretty sick, clean Bel Air. Right over here. In that yellow color. Keeping it classy with the year. I love how they did the whole entire matching to the seats all the way down. Pretty sick. Trendsetter, of course. It's even got the cop lights on there. This one, the mirror on there, all the engraves, trans. I'm shocked that the exhaust doesn't have engraving. Control arms, everything, hydros. Look at that. Those brakes are even engraved. Engraved, even an engraved radiator hose. That's crazy. This thing is a pure show beauty. Green on green on green. Green interior speaker lights, pretty sick. 59 Chevy, the Glock 9, Car Club Click OC. I think it's super green. And it's got the blinds, that's pretty cool. Go underneath right over here. Guys, we're not even in the exhibit yet. We're not even in the museum. And already greeted by a lot of gratefulness. Not just talking about this thing, but main focus of the videos are going to be for the Lowriders. Like I said, there's going to be 2 parts. If we get 200 likes between both of them, I will do a video for you guys in the vault. Showing you guys the vault here. Wow. Over here, we got the 2 different bumblebees. It's cool to see all that rustic. And you guys have seen my channel. If you're new here, well, welcome once again. And if you guys haven't seen the hood work, it's crazy because this thing is just bolted down all the way. Honestly, we should have went with that. Just got a cowl, screwed it down, called it a day, even with the vents. Called it a day with that. But pretty cool to see this, like a concept Camaro. It's not even a real, like, Camaro. But it's pretty cool. Love seeing concept cars of the Bumblebee. All right, over here, we got all the history of all the different tires and everything. That's pretty sick. Even the light up tire. That's one crazy one. This car is super creepy to be looking at. It was downstairs in a vault some while ago, but they did bring it back up over here for the whole entire Hollywood exhibit. We are going to be seeing Best in Low soon, guys. Stay tuned. You heard earlier from me. Just reading that sign. Ah, this thing is dope. I wish that my car can rebuild itself like how this car did. If only I knew some like cool Photoshop ideas. Put some red eyes on this thing.
Okay. Show me.
That would look dope. Then coming right over here, chilling. Besides that, that's pretty cool. But this, mamma mia. Honestly, a 500L or even a 500D of Barth would be super cool to be getting. Even though these things only go like 13, 14 miles an hour. It's a nice little movie car that they had. They probably go faster if you tune it up in the right way, but just imagine getting this and putting a modern 1.4 in it. That would be dope. So I am going to be running through this room really quick, guys, because there is a video on my channel where we actually took Ray and did a full-on walkthrough with everything on this. Even did a whole entire tour with the rest of it. But we're here today to be checking out all the other crazy stuff in the Petersen Museum. All the beautiful Porsches. From the racing ones, down to the concepts, down to the older ones they used to race back in the day. When I say concepts, there is one, well, there was one that was basically just a frame for Porsches. When these cars are also privately owned from famous rock stars and movie stars, but they're just here to the museum. And you can basically think of a museum as a cool place to store your cars at. So just a quick walkthrough over here, guys. It's pretty cool to see that. That is from the new movie Transformers. I actually did a full review of the cars in there. It's pretty cool, the cars that they did have. That truck was super dope. Right over there they have the actual driver car. This was a picture car, so I don't even think this thing runs or has like a full-on clean setup, but Mirage right in the back of the garage. That Transformer got a little stain on its mouth. Ooh. Coming over here once again, like I said, guys, if you haven't seen the videos on the channel, scroll through every single video, watch every single video, get some popcorn, enjoy it, binge watch. We have seen these before. We're a full run through of everything. This is Bishimoto's Porsche Speedtail inspiration. This thing is fully electric. It's pretty clean. He also has another one, and he also owns the company Puro, which also is sponsoring us. So it's pretty cool to see this once again over here. It's still in the museum, so I'm pretty sure this won't be going to any other car meets soon. The Cars and Coffees, of course, but he did do this whole entire body kit by hand, based it off of one of those, and Speedtail. Nice.